Good morning. Today what we're making is a tea towel with Christmas fabric. And I am using my half and half, which is my 1-inch scallops, and it's in 1.5 or 1.25, excuse me, mini points. And of course the mini point pusher goes up to a 2-inch. So to do the mini points, as you know, you take 2 pieces of fabric right sides together, and I have a whole bunch of tutorials on that on Facebook website, and you can watch me do that, and it's just super simple. So I got a tea towel. This one is 18 by 26, and I got this from a really good friend when I went to a show, and it's all about blanks. And this one is Design Imports. And I've got this fabric, it's older, but it is from, I saw this, and it's just odd. I like odd, you know me. It's a Moda, I know that. Figgy Pudding by Basic Gray. I really like Basic Gray. They got really pretty fabric. So, what you want to do is get 6 4-inch strips by width of fabric of coordinating fabric. I used my half and half, scalloped in 1 1/4 inch mini point ruler. I used an 80-12 needle when I did this. I changed to a 90-14 because I'm doing this and you're going through more fabric. Lindsay put on a little thing showing how many inches I go up. So I put this first one 1 inch up, the next one 1 inch up, the third one 1 inch up. And so what I did was I offset, before I put the third one on, I offset scallop on top of the mini point. You don't have to do that. You can put them however your heart does prefer. Okay? So then I'm doing my third one, and I'm doing a 1/2 inch bias tape. You cut it 1 inch, and I'm not doing it on the bias because this is going to be just straight across. And one with the fabric of these two makes 2 tea towels. So you get 2 gifts. It's like, wow, 2 gifts in one. And make sure you comment, share, subscribe. And what are we giving away today, Linz?
The turkey pattern.
Turkey pattern. Oh, it's over there, actually, if you want to find it. And it's over right there with the other towels. My son-in-law and Lindsay are so kind. They put in 5 lights up here so I can see. It is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate it more than they know. It's absolutely amazing. And here's the turkey pattern. I wanted to call it Nice Giblets. Being from a farm, but my hubby thought that was too risque, and a hairdresser. It's called Don't Ruffle My Feathers, and this is really cute. Very simple, easy directions. I just think it's funny, and I do funny pretty well, thank you. I like odd, weird. So what I did was, this is all enclosed, so I need to enclose this. So I'm going to put right sides out. And I'm just going to sew this. I put a little 1/4 inch added to the end so that there's no raw edges. And it's perfect. And of course I'm using my even feed foot, whatever you want to call it. Every machine is called something else. I've been sewing for so long, they've changed the names. It's just like when you do hair. They texturize it, they, do all sorts of stuff. They came up with all these names, but it was the same thing over and over and over. And I'm thinking, okay. That's how I got a second hole in my ears. I was bored. At a hair show, so I got 1 hole here, and the next hair show I was bored at, I got another one, because all the crap they were doing I wouldn't put on anybody. It was really weird. They had really funky stuff. Thought, oh yeah, my hair ladies would really get into that. pretty interesting. Of course, rat tail comb. You gotta use what you know, you know? They're awesome. They have so many uses, you'd be amazing.
I lost mine. I used it for braiding Brittany's hair and lost it.
You can have more. I have like 50 of them. I ordered this in pink, and I really like it because it's got a really hard,
I actually think my daughter stole it and took it to college.
probably. My granddaughter, she loves everything I love. Bling, jewelry, makeup, hair.
Skipped a generation.
Lindsay calls it skipped a generation. My mom didn't. She wasn't into
Every
anything.
other.
Nancy isn't. My sister. She totally isn't into all this stuff. And I love. I could put false eyelashes on at 5. I loved it. Don't ever perm your Barbies. It melts.
Dad tried doing that for me when you were gone once working, and he put it in boiling water, and all her hair fell out.
He did a Barbie like that?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you never told me.
I thought I did.
No, he boiled.
Yeah, he used your perm rods. We wrapped them. He let me wrap the Barbie's hair, and then he stuck it in boiling water, and the hair all fell out.
Of course. Perm solution really melts it fast, though.
Yeah, no, this was just boiling water.
No, we didn't do boiling water. I did perm solution, and all of a sudden I had a bald Barbie, and I went, oh my gosh. And then my sister had this, I can't remember the name of the doll. That's hence why my parents bought me 15 mannequin heads in the basement, because I kept cutting my doll's hair. So I had all these bald dolls all over. And they decided that it was better for me to have 15 mannequin heads. But then when people came over, they get freaked out because you have a table with 15 mannequin heads. They would think it was weird. And this is enough for a second one. I just thought it was funny. I used to get... Oh, yeah. Well.
Wasn't there a serial killer that lived near where you guys were?
From Wisconsin was Eddie Gein, I think. Yeah, he used to dig up bodies.
Yeah, so they were probably a little bit nervous.
Yeah, he used to dig up bodies. Yeah, it was really gross. And then make furniture out of them.
Yeah, and they come to your house and you got heads on the table.
Well, it was mannequin heads. It wasn't real. It used to freak out my brother's friends. We had a pool table in the basement. And the mannequin heads were close to it. I used to just laugh. They used to go, oh, that is so creepy. I go, you guys are so weird. I thought it was the most fun I could ever have in my life. When you have ADHD, you gotta find what makes you not as nutty as you are. My mom was very smart. Actually, she knew how to handle. My mother certainly was not ADHD. My father was. He didn't know it. So was my grandmother. That's probably why she gave me such a hard time. I think this is really pretty. I'm so glad I had this towel because it matched. I thought it matched really well. It just went really well with this. And believe me, I have a lot of tea towels. Lindsay put them all in one huge thing. Okay, then I have...
You had a lot. What was that, like a 20-gallon?
Yeah.
25-gallon, 30-gallon?
Yep, of tea towels. I love pretty tea towels, and I love pretty pillowcases. Because my grandma, if she liked you, she gave you a pillowcase. So one day she gave me a pillowcase, and I thought, thanks, like she wasn't real
Comforting.
warm and fuzzy. Is not what I'd call grandma. If you hugged her, she'd cringe. So you just kind of. That was her era, though. It's what it is. I'm going to change thread. And I was the opposite. I'd sit on her lap and drive her crazy. She had hair that was like a dandelion that was white.
My future.
Oh, it is not. So what I did was I'd go behind her and I'd blow on it and then I'd run. Because my hair was so opposite. And I was like, holy crap, this is so weird. And then she'd get really mad and I'd be like, oh. And my dad goes, you blow on Grandma's hair again? And I said, yeah, something like that. And I'm going to change my foot to my, I call it the rudder foot, but it's the stitch in the ditch foot. I know, it's just crazy. Because then you get it perfect where you're going to do it. Okay, so 1-inch strip of fabric, put it through your bias tape maker. Just put a whole lot of spray starch on it and just iron it as you go along. So on the ends, what I'm going to do is cut where I started, and then I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to glue it. And then I'm just going to glue it all the way across, see where it ends on the end. Make sure it's flat. And I'll go all the way across, find out where it ends. Cut it, put this away for my second one. That's what I like about this. You can just make two, it's a twofer. And Lindsay probably will not take this because she never takes any of my crap. She doesn't like any extra in the house, and I'm like the excessive one, and she is not. Her husband asked why I had so much fabric.
Then I explained to him that it's the same thing as to why he has so many tools, and then he understood.
Yep. Well, it's like, you know what? It's like a store, and then you don't have to go anywhere. And after being on the road for so many years, you just don't want to. Okay, so I'm going to glue it again. And I like to come downstairs. It might take me a moment. And then they built shelves. It's so awesome. In my other, Lindsay's old bedroom. So I can see what I've got, which is unbelievable. And I'm going to do is cover up the stitch and glue it all the way across. Oops,
I think it's you, yeah.
Turn off my phone. I usually do, but today I am not so haughty. My son-in-law's birthday is, and I'm making a quilt, and I gotta get that done, and I'm just stressing over that. It's his biological father and his stepfather were in the army, and I want him to have an army quilt. So I got all this fabric, and I asked him if he wanted minkies on the back or what he wanted, and he says to me, ask Lindsay. And I went, okay, I'll ask Lindsay. So I was like, oh, I guess he doesn't really know what he wants.
Oh, it's blue.
And so I said to him, I know your favorite color is blue, because his car is blue. He bought
Shoes
it.
are blue.
Yeah. Lindsay just bought him a blue step ladder, and I have it at my house. I'm like,
Hiding it for Christmas.
she's hiding it for Christmas, and I'm going, that's really, really, really blue. I've never seen a blue ladder before. That's why. That's no different than I want a flamingo Christmas tree someday. Lindsay will just love it.
The nursing home.
She said when I get my nursing home. So, you guys should come visit me in my nursing home.
Because you're going to come live on my property and I don't want giant.
Well, I didn't have to be taller than 12 inches. I'm not very tall. I don't care. I don't like tall trees. I don't want to go on a step stool. I don't like stools. When you're my height, you don't want to go anyplace high. Change the stitch length to about a 3.5. I'm going to move this over. Let me see. Move it back just a little. Yeah, that's good. I got it like at a 3. And then I like the split because it'll just do it perfectly all the way across. And you don't have to worry about it not being perfect. And I really like when things are perfect. As perfect as you can get them. Oh, that's beautiful. You should put that on the thing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We went, where did we go? And they had a Christmas tree that was a flamingo. You almost threw up.
Yes.
We went someplace to
That
go.
home place in.
Yeah, home place. They had a flamingo Christmas tree, and she is like, ugh. And I'm going, oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I got one spot that's not like perfect, so I gotta fix it, girls. It's drive me nuts. When it first started, I can't handle it, so. I've got issues. It's okay. We all got issues. This is mine. Okay.
Remember when you made us get that big flamingo float from Sam's Club off the ceiling?
Yes.
That was funny.
I'm just
The
saying.
big pool float, and they had to bring a lift out. And
Yes, yes. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
that was funny.
You gotta. I can be a little strange. It's okay. We all are strange. What the heck? Who cares? You know? Okay. Let's see why this isn't going my way. Let's do it the opposite way. Use my stiletto so it goes in good. I gotta have it this way anyway, so who cares? There we go. We got perfect now. Okay, now I feel better. Or just a pink tree, Linz.
That was the same year that we got the kayak. Remember, I made you help me hold it down to the roof?
Yes, I remember that. Oh, Lindsay might.
Because we didn't have any room in the car.
I think one of the funniest adventures that her and I have had.
We've had a lot.
Oh, honey, she used to go to shows with me. We have had many, many, many adventures. And then we got food poisoning when we went to,
Gosh.
where was that?
Winnemucca.
Winnemucca. And we did a show. And we had
We're so sick.
diarrhea.
So sick.
So bad when we were setting up the show. Oh my goodness, we were so sick.
And we got bad gas there, so your car started shutting down.
Oh my gosh. We did so much. Oh, shoot. The adventures we have got on have been. Makes me laugh. It's been pretty fun, actually. At least she hasn't been bored. She might have a strange mom, but she hasn't been bored. And then I used to make her cut out my squares or whatever I was making or when I was sewing. Oh, she used to get so mad at me. But she learned. Just saying. Didn't you, Lindsay Lou? Now she makes costumes and all sorts of stuff all the time, so she learned well. Whether she wanted to or not.
I'll do more when the kids grow up. I have one left.
And now we have a Christmas ho 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 towel. Isn't that just pretty? I love it.
I saw a cute neighborhood or friend gift where people are getting the 2 crock pots for $15 from
Yes.
Walmart.
Uh-huh.
And they were putting a tea towel in it and some like mittens and gloves and some like decorative paper
Oh,
inside it.
cute.
It was a really cute
That would be
gift.
cute.
And it was like under $10.
Well, what's her face? Drew Barrymore has her beautiful. Aren't they beautiful, Lindsay?
They are.
Her beautiful crock pots. How much are they? $15?
15 for 2 of them. So
15 for
$7.50
two of them.
apiece.
$7.50.
And they're
apiece.
individually wrapped, so you can give them as gifts.
And they're individually wrapped, and that was a good idea. She said somebody put a tea towel and what else in
And
it?
some oven mitts.
Oven mitts
And like a little recipe card.
and a little recipe card. That would be awesome. So here's your tea towel. Isn't that just cute? Quick, simple, and you can make 2 out of 1 with the fabric. And yippee skippy, you got the cutest little tea towel. I absolutely love it. Okay, so the winner today of the pattern is Annette Parsons. Congratulations. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And God bless all of you. And we will see you next week. And I love you guys. I love all of you. Thank you for watching.
Not letting me. Hold on.